Got it.
Good day, campers. Today we're up in the desert fixing to replace a tankless water heater with a tank style water heater. These people boondock a lot. This tanklet's not working for them. So we've turned off the water. We've taken the fuse out of the 12 volt and we're fixing to take this water heater out. So in here is where all the water connects to the on demand. This is gas. This is power, so we'll remove all of that and then actually take the water heater out. That was quick. Because the tankless did not have 110 and the new water heater going in does have 110, so we're going to need to run some Romex. Back up in there, you can see that little hole. That's where the circuit breaker box is. So we're going to route Romex from there into where the new water heater goes. The 6-gallon tank style water heater is roughly a 1/2 inch smaller than this opening. So we've added a 1/4 inch piece indoor-outdoor carpet to shim it, so that it will center the water heater in the opening. Our plan here is to remove the old control box from the tankless and access the wires that run down to the water heater and wire in this switch control panel. As it turns out, the tankless water heater control panel only used 2 wires. We needed 3 plus 12 volts and ground, which we're going to pull from this light switch. You may have to pull yours from somewhere else in the coach. What we did was we used the 2 existing wires as a snake to pull 3 new wires to wire up the control switches. So the panel's all wired up and in place. The next step is to connect all of those wires actually to the water heater itself. The propane connector for the on-demand tankless water heater is actually on the back of the water heater. The propane connector for the tank style is all the way up in front. We ended up having to buy an extender cable at the local hardware store. Depending on how yours is done, you may need to build some kind of an extension to get from the shorter up to the front of the new water heater. So the plan we have here to make this easier to install is we're going to put crimp lugs on these wires. One gender on the wire on the water heater, the other gender on the wire inside the coach, and then once the water heater's installed, then we can just plug them up. This water heater, when it comes from the factory, does not come with these nipple connectors. So if you winterize your coach, you need to put an anti-siphon valve on the hot side and a regular galvanized nipple on the cold side. We have the water heater installed in its location. We have routed gas, Romex going to the circuit breaker box, cold water in, hot water out. All the wires are hooked up. Next thing we're going to do is fill it with water and test it. Everything's in. This is new, the new 6-gallon gas. We have no water leaks. We have no gas leaks. Gas heats the water. Electric heats the water. Quick note here is before you start this project, because every camper is different in the way the wires and hoses route, Make sure you know where everything goes. Make sure you have all the tools and the parts you need before you take things apart. Thanks for watching, and please remember to like and subscribe.